What is going on, guys? Joe here, and today we'll be taking a look at Samsung's newest device, the Galaxy Gear. Now, essentially, the Galaxy Gear is a smartwatch that Samsung says makes your life easier, and is a companion device that will keep you constantly connected to your device that's connected to. Now, the Galaxy Gear is rocking a 1.63-inch AMOLED display with a resolution of 320 by 320 and a 800 megahertz Exynos processor with 512 megabytes of RAM, 4 gigabytes of internal storage, and a 315 milliamp battery. Now on the side, we also have a 1.9 megapixel camera, and looking down below, we have also a speakerphone. So this is where you'll get the actual sound and voice calls and everything like that. Now on the side, we also have a button. It's going to be the home button slash S voice activator, whatever you set it to. Also, right down below, you do have a microphone. Now, with the Galaxy Gear, you also get a charging dock slash case. Now, the dock has a micro USB charging port on the back, allowing the Galaxy Gear to charge because the Galaxy Gear does not have any type of charging ports. So, this case slash dock will allow you to charge the device. Now, it took me about 90 minutes to fully charge the Galaxy Gear. To fully charge the 315 milliamp battery. It's not too long, but it does give you only a battery life of 25 hours, which is kind of disappointing. But the way the Galaxy Gear actually charges is going to be with these little metal points or whatnot, and they attach to the Galaxy Gear from the dock, and then it allows you to charge it when you connect the micro USB cable to the back. Now, actually taking a look at the gear here, you are able to adjust the band size to whatever size your wrist is just by simply pulling this out and then adjusting it to your liking. Now, I have medium sized wrists, so I didn't really have any issues of it being too small or too big. So on the size part, it actually did fit quite well. But one issue I did have was the actual snapping part, the way it actually attaches back onto it. It felt, I don't know, I had a little trouble actually attaching it to the band or completely closing it. But I mean, that's probably just me. I just felt like I had a little bit of trouble. I had to press it pretty hard, or I had to press it a certain way for it to attach. But it does feel really nice on the wrist. It feels flush and not too bulky. At least my opinion, I don't feel like it was too bulky compared to the watches that I do wear, because I do often wear watches. Now, when it comes to actually pairing up the Galaxy Gear, you open up the Galaxy Gear Manager on your Note 3, and it's as simple as tapping your device on the dock that you get with the Galaxy Gear, because the dock actually has a tactile built into it that will allow you to do easy pairing. Now, of course, you will have to have S-Beam on your Galaxy Note 3 in order for that to be connected. Now, when connected, you simply open up the Gear Manager here, and then you'll be able to do different things. You'll be able to rename the device, disconnect the device, and also down below, you'll be able to change the settings. You'll be able to change the clock here, the clock face. You'll be able to change it to various of different faces here, as shown right here, and then they'll immediately change on your device. There's actually another way to change your faces through the actual gear, but you can also do it through this Gear Manager application. Now, you do get various of faces here. Some of the faces allow you to even change some settings. For example, this disable the date, or not show it. But there's also other ones where you can change the text color. It depends, of course, on the different faces. Now, this one only is able to do orange. I don't know if it's just because I have the orange Galaxy Gear, and if the text color changes with the colors of the actual bands. But my experience, I only was able to choose white or orange. Now, on this shortcut clock, you'll be able to change the applications as seen here. If you do install other applications, you'll be able to change it to those. But going back, we also have a My Apps part on the Galaxy Gear Manager. You'll be able to add your favorites. Now, you'll only be able to add up to 10 favorites, which kind of sucks. You can't add all of your installed apps onto the Galaxy Gear, but you'll be able to do 10 favorites and go from there. You also are able to reorder these however you like. And there are a couple of settings on the apps, as you see here. But going back, we do have our Samsung apps. You'll be directed to Samsung apps, and then you'll be able to download different applications. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get that going because of the device that I had. It actually restricted that for the meantime right now. But you'll be able to download different apps like Snapchat and various of other social network apps, and also different clocks, faces, and all that good stuff. But now going back, we do have our Find My Gear, which is pretty cool in case you do lose your Galaxy Gear, hopefully within a 10-meter radius, because this only goes up to about 30 feet of connection. You'll be able to find and track your Galaxy Gear by simply pressing Find My Gear on the application on your device. Now you also have some settings that you'll be able to change. You have the screen security, which you can actually do an auto lock. Now auto lock will allow you to use your gear to unlock your mobile device, so you can set a pattern. But going back down, we have our notifications. You'll be able to see what notifications you'll be able to receive on your Galaxy Gear. We have various of different notifications here. Now you also will be able to change these or add some if you do download different apps. But going back down, we also have our double pressing power key here. So with a power key, as I mentioned in the beginning, we have our S voice activator basically right now, but you'll be able to change that to different applications here. But going back down, we have our safety assistance. Now safety assistance is in case of emergencies. So if, for instance, I don't know, you get robbed or something, you'll be able to set a emergency message and set emergency contacts to whoever you want to send it to. So if you simply press the power key 3 times, it'll actually send that message out to those people and alert them that you are getting robbed or killed, or I don't know, something. But going back, we have our smart relay. Now, smart relay allows you to view your content from your gear in detail on your mobile device. So basically, when you receive a notification on your device, on the motion that you do from pulling it out to your pocket or flipping it up, it will actually direct it to that certain application and to that certain message. So that way you'll be able to just instantly reply on the go or quickly and fast. And then lastly, we do have our wake up gesture. So the wake up gesture is simply by raising your arm, your gear is turned on and you can look at the screen. So kind of like if you're looking at a time, it'll automatically turn on because it detects that motion. Now taking a closer look at the Galaxy Gear and all the features, simply by a swipe to the right, you'll be able to toggle through your different applications here. So we have various of different apps. Now, as I mentioned, you are only able to set 10 different applications on your screen. And go from there. You'll be able to swipe left or right. And I have these apps here. You have call logs here, contacts, and all that good stuff. But let's go ahead and take a look at what all we can do. We do have gestures. So by gestures, you can simply double tap the screen with your 2 fingers, and then you'll be able to quickly see your brightness and also change the volume and also see the battery life of the device. Now, by simply pressing and holding with 2 fingers on the screen, you'll be able to see your task manager. You'll be able to see all your apps that you had open or you have open, and then you'll be able to swipe them left or right, just like on your Android device. Now we also do have another gesture. By simply swiping from the top of the screen down, you'll be able to activate your camera. Now with the camera, you'll be able to take photos and videos, and you see here, it's pretty cool. I kind of actually like this little feature, even though I don't find myself using it very much, or wouldn't find myself using it very much. It's pretty cool to have, and that way you can have those pictures on the go. Now, by tapping on the screen there, you'll be able to actually take a photo, and this is the actual quality of the photo that I just took right now. So taking another photo, we do see the quality of it here. Now you do have a few settings on the camera application when you are taking photos. By simply pressing that button on the top right, you get your focus mode, and this allows you to do auto or macro. So if you're going to be taking a closer picture of something, you can use macro. You also have your photo size, 1392 by 1392 and 1280 by 960. So it's 1:1 ratio or 4:3 ratio. Now we also have sound and shot. Sound and shot, if you're familiar with the Galaxy S4, it was a feature on the camera that allows you to take a photo and then record 9 seconds of audio. And then we also have our signature option, which allows you to turn it on and off. Now what that does is simply stamp a little Galaxy Gear logo on the bottom right of the photo, as you see here. So I think that is pretty cool, just to show off that you took it with your Galaxy Gear. Now you follow me on Instagram, I actually posted a picture like this. So yeah, go ahead and follow me on Instagram, by the way. Links are down below. But also going back, we have our camera. So if you simply toggle it from the top left, hit that little icon, you'll be able to toggle it to the camera, and then it'll allow you to take up to 15 seconds of video. Now, 15 seconds is, I mean, just like an Instagram video or something. Maybe you can use it for Instagram or something like that. But I mean, it just doesn't let you take more than that. So it just allows you to go up to 15 seconds, which is reasonable because of the memory that's built into this. Now you'll be able to change the different size. Now you'll be able to change the different video size from 1280 by 720, which is going to be in high definition, 16 by 9 ratio, and also 640 by 640, which is going to be a 1:1 ratio. Now we also have our notifications app here. So simply by going in here, I have no notifications, but if I go to archive, I'll be able to see the recent notifications I received on my device. Now here's a little example. I sent myself an email. Emails allow you to simply just look at it on your device instead of looking at it on the actual display of the Galaxy Gear, which kind of sucked in a way. But you are able to see your text messages and things like that on your Galaxy Gear and then reply instantly. But we'll take a look at that here in a second. So when it comes to me pressing OK on my device, I can simply pull out my Note 3 and then I'll be able to see that certain email instantly on my Note 3. So it guides you and it directs you directly to that certain notification on your device when you pull out your phone. Now to go back a screen, you simply swipe down from the top to the bottom and then you go back a screen. Now let's go ahead and check out the dialer here. Now the dialer allows you to, of course, dial numbers out from the actual Galaxy Gear, and you'll be able to make calls directly from the Gear using the microphone and the speaker built in. Now this number I wasn't able to call because it's not a real number, of course. Now there is another way to activate the dialer with a simple gesture from the home screen. So if I simply hit the home button right here on the right, I'll be able to go ahead and swipe from the bottom up and then activate my dialer. So then I can instantly have quick access to the phone or my phone and then call out somebody if I need to from my Galaxy Gear. Now we also have a Find My Device application on the Galaxy Gear, and this is going to be the same thing as the one on the phone, which allows you to find your phone instead of your watch, of course. So now going back, we have our gallery, and our gallery will be able to view our different photos taken and also our videos taken. And you'll be able to also even zoom, like pinch to zoom and everything. So, but yeah, you'll be able to play back your videos and everything on the device. And I mean, the speakers seem to work pretty fine. I mean, it didn't seem to be really low in volume. You'll also be able to delete the photo or even share the photo or video. Now going back, we do have our media controller application. Now this is pretty cool because it allows you to control your music on your phone through your Galaxy Gear. You can change the volume, you can play and pause, and you can skip a track or go back a track. So I found that pretty cool. If you have your headphones in and then you're listening to your music when your phone's in your pocket, you can directly change the song and stuff with your Galaxy Gear if you don't have controls on your headphones or something. Now you also have your pedometer that will track your step count, miles walked, and then calories burned as well. And then it syncs over to your device using S Health. Also in the settings, you do have your clock where you can change your clock type here. As you saw earlier on the Galaxy Gear Manager, you'll be able to change it through that on your phone, or you can change it directly from the screen on your Galaxy Gear. Now you'll be able to change also the date and time. You'll be able to sync it with your device, or you can manually set it. Now you also have an hourly alert that will alert you every hour, of course. And then down below we also have our sound. You can change the different sound modes here. You can change it from sound, vibrate, or mute, because like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, this device does vibrate on your hand, so that way you won't have those loud sounds going off if you're in a meeting or something like that. You also can change the touch sounds on and off. And then we also have ringtones down here. You can have a selection of 3 ringtones. Now, I wish you can kind of set your own ringtone, but unfortunately you weren't able to. Maybe in a future update they'll allow a custom ringtone, which would be pretty cool. Now, along with the ringtones, you're also able to set your notification tones. You just have 3 notification tones. And again, I wish you can set your own notification tones. They have a very small selection of different notifications. Now you're also able to change the vibration from strong, medium, or weak, depending if you want a stronger vibration or just a light vibration and stuff. And you also are able to change the preferred arm. If you're going to be using it on your left arm or on your right arm, you'll be able to change that. And going back, you'll be able to also change the volume, your system volume, your everything volume right there. And we also are able to change our brightness. You do have a new outdoor mode. Now this goes up to 5 levels of brightness, and then it has the outdoor mode. So outdoor mode is great to use whenever you are in like sunlight or anything like that. You'll also be able to change your screen time out from 7 seconds all the way to 5 minutes. Now also you'll be able to change the home background color from, it goes, I mean, they have various of different colors. They have red, black, teal, orange, teal, like a maroon or brown color, purple, green, and also going back to red now. So that's all the colors they have. Now I change it to orange, and this is what it's going to look like here. It looks pretty cool. You'll be able to change it to whatever preferred color you like. Maybe you can kind of go match with your whatever you're wearing. I don't know. Now going back to the settings, we do have a font size option. You can change it from small, normal, or large, and then you'll be able to see your font size change on your settings there. And you'll also be able to display the battery percentage as well. And going back, we have our Bluetooth and our privacy lock. You'll be able to set a privacy lock, like a different little pattern on your device. Now when it comes to S voice, you'll be able to say different commands, like call somebody, you can text somebody, or you can see what time it is, as you see right here.
I didn't catch that.
What time is it?
It is 6:16.
There it goes. But you'll be able to call someone, you can read text messages, you can text somebody, you can add an event, schedule an event, also add a task, create a task, and also even open up an app if you want to launch an application, set an alarm, view a timer or create a timer, set a timer, and your weather. And lastly, your clock. So you can see what time it is and things like that. If you, for some reason, did not just decide to look at your watch, what time it was. I don't know. Now we're also capable of doing voice memos that will allow you to record up to 5-minute voice memos as shown here. And then right here, you'll be able to see all your recordings. Now going back, we have our weather application that will allow you to view the weather for different set locations that you have set on your device. And also you'll be able to see all of your apps that are currently on your device right here. Anyways, going back, we have our call logs. You can see who you called and everything, of course, and then your contact list. So this will sync with your Google account and then sync over to your Galaxy Gear, and you'll be able to directly call from your Galaxy Gear. So looking into the call logs, we'll be able to see our call logs, of course, and you'll be able to swipe right to call on that certain contact, or you'll be able to swipe left and then text them. So when it comes to texting, the way it works is you'll have the S voice activator turned on, and then it'll ask you what your message is, and then you simply speak out your message, and then it'll write it out for you, and then it'll send it out if you'd like.
Send.
So it did detect my voice pretty well, and I was able to send out that text message. Now, as far as functionality, that actually goes for the Galaxy Gear. The Galaxy Gear is sort of, I would say limited to what you're able to do. Even though it does have quite a bit of features already on the device, I think it has quite a bit of potential to go even further and do more things for you. Not just make calls and be able to receive text messages or notifications on your phone, but actually you can maybe reply or tweet something out from the actual device. Now the Galaxy Gear will be available in 6 different colors. It's going to be jet black, rose gold, wild orange, which is the one I have here, mocha gray, oatmeal beige, and lime green. So basically black, gold, orange, gray, beige, and green. I don't know why they throw in those funky colors names, but those are the colors that are going to be available. Now, even though the specs and hardware on the Galaxy Gear is probably top notch compared to any other smartwatch on the market right now, I do think this is a bit pricey because the Galaxy Gear retails for a $299 price tag. Now I think that is a little bit pricey. I think maybe even 250, 200 or 250 would be a great buy for this. And I mean, I do not recommend it for everybody because not everybody really cares to be always connected to their device at all times, even though it is pretty cool to have. And I don't know, it just feels like a little Inspector Gadget type of device that allows you to take photos and kind of be like a little spy or something. I don't know. Now, another thing I'd like to point out that's a downside of the Galaxy Gear, it is only compatible with the Note 3 at launch and actually the Note 10.1 2014 edition, which is going to be Samsung's newest tablet coming out. It's only compatible with those two devices right now, which kind of sucks for those Galaxy S4 owners. But there is going to be an update in the future that will be compatible with the GS4, Note 2, and even the GS3. So if you guys have those devices and you want to pick up a Galaxy Gear, there's going to be an update in the future that will allow you to use the Galaxy Gear with your phone. So stay tuned for that update in the future. But for now, it's only available on the Note 3 and the Galaxy Note 10.1 2014 edition tablet. But as far as my review, that goes for the Galaxy Gear, guys. Let me know if you did like this video by giving it a little thumbs up to show me that you like it. It not only helps me, but it supports the channel as well. And if you haven't followed me on any of my social networks like Facebook, Twitter, Google+, or Instagram, links all will be down below. And if you feel like being awesome and you still haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified when I come out with all of my latest videos. And you still haven't checked out my Note 3 video, go ahead and check that out. Links will be down below. But anyways, guys, as always, I appreciate you guys for watching my videos and showing the support and everything. So anyways, let me know what you think about the Galaxy Gear down below. Would you be picking it up for yourself, and in what color? But that's gonna be it. I'll catch you all on the next one. All right, peace.